July 2025, the gateway month. This is a month which I was shown from the very first month of 2025 as being very important. And later on, when May 2025 came, I understood why it was so important, because we had a very big, gigantic OG energy called Uranus conventionally entering the Gemini zodiac conventionally, or in reality, the Gemini energy. And from May 2025, I was seeing this entire event of Uranus entering Gemini as a big event, and all in violet color. In fact, the violet carpet being rolled out for Uranus to walk like a king into Gemini, and so on. I shared it at that time. And then comes July 2025, and I start seeing the month in two colors now. The majority of the month is in violet color, and the last 3-4 days, 5 days, in fact, immediately after, from the 26th till the 31st, I see it in white color. Now, what is the meaning of violet and white? First of all, violet means very high vibrational frequency energy, which we are already being bombarded with through solar flares, solar radiations, through other means of energy which is coming from the cosmos to us to aid us in our evolution as humanity, what we are calling ascension. Now, first of all, I'll be making this July 2025 podcast in two parts, so that each one is approximately only 5 minutes, and it's easier for everyone to go through it. Now, I just mentioned that I saw July in two colors now. Till the 26th, around the 26th, it's in violet color, and violet is a very high vibrational energy color. It is also the color of our crown chakra, our uppermost chakra, through which we receive information from the cosmos. So what does this mean for you and me? Violet is about pushing boundaries. It's a color that sits between the ultraviolet and the blue in the spectrum of visible light. So violet energy is about purity, about cleansing, detoxifying, and then the power of that purity to create or alchemize change. And what is alchemy? Alchemy is about pushing boundaries once again to create new, to create change. So we already know why this some big change. Every month, every now holds change. But I was seeing July from the first month from January 2025, because this month entails some big gateway changes. So that's the violet, and this is what it means. Now the white. White can mean anything, but here white means simplicity, or in other words, the last and final days, try to keep it of July, try to keep it as simple as possible. The simpler you keep it, the more clarity will come. Now you see, we all know everything is energy. And like we say, when we know, we can do much better. But most of the times, when we know what energy is present at hand, like an opportunity, most of the times we are not able to make use of it, because of course there is life happening as well. But even then, most of the times this also happens, that when we know better, we do better. When we are going through something and we know exactly what is the energy at hand, what is being handed to us by the universe or God, the angels and the heavens to guide our evolution, we are able to navigate better. And that's the basic purpose of my posts, better navigation. And better navigation always means better results. Now, let's come to the numerology. The numerology of July is the 7th month, and it's a 7 universal month of the air also, coming from the number 16, 1 plus 6. What does this 16 means? Simply in a nutshell, 16 means the bridge for prosperity is activated. The good point of this energy is that it facilitates the energy of creating change and the energy of movement. The downside of this energy of the 16 can be staying stuck. Like I said, the number 6 is the bridge. So the energy of 16 on a downside can be staying stuck on that bridge, waiting for someone or something to arrive, or trying to get the maximum out of the current view before moving on, by which time it may be too late, or wasting precious time, or waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect shot, etc., etc. So we always need to remind ourselves we are the movement and we are the momentum creators in our lives. All we have to do with this energy is my humble advice: be proactive and be wise and patient in your approach to yourselves. Nothing is ever subtle or small, for it harbors the pure intention of us trying to do our best in that moment. As long as we keep going and doing what we can without hurting and damaging ourselves. For when we are ignoring ourselves, the love and space we have to give ourselves during all of it is when we lose the plot altogether. And things, instead of going forwards, they go sideways. So the energy of the number 16 of the month of July is about movement. It entails movement because the prosperity code, the bridge for prosperity, is activated. If you don't move, if you don't cross that bridge, obviously we are going to create stuck energy because of that. And I just stated, it's not about how much movement we make, it's about keeping the balance between our own well-being and doing the best that we can do. You see, God, universe, source, they are never judging us because they know our intentions. We are the ones that judge us according to comparisons or standards that we have been conditioned into since childhood. So overall, we have got the month of July as a number 7. And we have got 4 777 portals this month. And in a nutshell, in one line, I'm going to give you the grace and the energy that it holds. I hope you're able to make the perfect use of these energies. The first one, which was on the 7th of this month, which just passed us because I'm recording this on the 8th of July, that held the energy and the message of identifying our true communication within and around us. And it can be done even now at any time. And what is the basis or basis, both BASES and BASIS, on how to do the internal work to take this drive to the next level? The second portal that we have is on the 9th, that is tomorrow. And this holds the message that the activation of the movement forward is happening now, is creating that momentum in real-time physical reality. Let me say it better. Or in other words, create momentum of some sort once you have identified, sat with yourself and identified what is your true communication within you that is causing any blocks or anything that you wish to come across. Then the third 777 portal is on the 18th, which is activating manifestation of the bases that were created during the second portal, which was on the 9th. And the last and the final one, which is on the 27th, is about the manifestation being active real time and the establishment of the 3443 code. Now, in all of this, I forgot to mention what does the 7 actually mean. In one line, the 7 means a stately seeker that is very confident and does not need any support from others, to keep standing. It is, I call it the stately seeker, because it has done the inner work, it has been exposed to the outer environment, but it's still a seeker. And it's a stately seeker because it's in the higher forms of its enlightenment. And the 777, in a nutshell, is the energy momentum of the steadfast seeker. Me, you, all of us trying to do the best. We are all steadfast seekers. So the energy momentum of the steadfast seeker is now activated and initiated. This is why the 777 portal is very much loved, because it entails forward movement. I just shared with you very briefly what is the theme of the 4 portals that we are having this month. Even if you don't hold to the dates, just knowing the general theme is good enough. It's a grand opportunity. In spite of all of the intense energies that we are all going through, this is a grand opportunity. And the rest I will share in the second part. The overall message for this month is release, surrender, yet keep going, pass this bridge, because like I said in the beginning, it's a gateway month. Pass this bridge with humility, humbleness, and gratitude for what life has taught you. But know always that you are moving, you are trying, you are not stopping. Keep going, one perspective at a time, one step at a time. In part 2, I share the rest of the messages for July 2025. All the best. Thank you so much.